I've always been writing, Saleha, from my school days. Of course, in school, you start off by writing poetry and you're scribbling in little notepads all the time. But I, I always thought there was a writer in me. When I was in school, though my ambition was to become an actress and join films as I grew up, that was very clearly spelled out in my head and my heart. But I've been writing forever, And recently I realized after doing this book, after having released this book, which is my childhood memoir, A Country Called Childhood, there has been talk with the publisher about doing the next book, and I went back to all the material that I have, and there are several books in my laptop though. I must confess that I type really fast and I work on the laptop, but I have a fetish for fountain pens. So when the publisher said, okay, what are we going to do next? I went back and I realized there were so many handwritten diaries from the 80s with pen and ink.
Wow.
My only trouble is I wish I could publish them just the way they are. But the thing is, with that pen and ink, वो कागज के पिछले साइड पे इधर का भी दिखता है और उधर का भी दिखता है. So I'm a little confused. How will this come out in, how do you do this? But we'll find a way. We'll find a way. I have always liked, because I sketch also, so that is with those calligraphy pens,
Yes,
nib pens. I like doing that. I have a little collection, a very small, tiny collection of ink bottles. My favorite is the turquoise, the deep turquoise. And I saw so many out there today. I want to grab a few. I've always enjoyed writing with pen on paper. But I must tell you, I must confess that दिमाग जितना तेज मतलब घूमता है ना with ideas, you just want to get it down on the paper. So I take my laptop in my lap and I'm at it all the time. But when it comes to important things and things which are slightly kind of heartfelt, then you want to sit down. I will select a nice, handmade paper, rice paper, how we go with that, and then write with pen and ink, and then send a note or a thank you note. But we need to go beyond that. We've come far too ahead, gone too far from the actual writing with hand on paper, with pen on paper. We need to go back to that. I would love to promote that as much as I can. I was telling, today we were talking about how we should, when we make our little two or three liners for our Instagram post or whatever, sharing something. Maybe we can take a piece of paper, write it in hand, click that picture and post it. Everybody will get to see everybody's handwriting. It'll be more personal. It'll be wonderful to have these little handwritten one-liners, maybe four-liners, whatever they are.